Here that's nothing, which is what I, as a speaker at today conference, have for you all. I have nothing. Nada. Zip. Zit. Zippo. Nothing smart. Nothing inspirational. Nothing even remotely researched at all. I have absolutely nothing to say whatsoever. And yet, through my manner of speaking, I will make it seem like I do. Like what I'm saying is brilliant. And maybe you feel you learn something. I'm going to get started with the opening. I'm going to make a lot of hand gesture. I'm going to do this with my right hand, and I'm going to do this with my left hand. I'm going to adjust my glasses, and then I'm going to ask you all a question by show of a hand. How many of you all have been asked a question before? Okay, great. I'm seeing some hands. And again, I have nothing here. Now, I'm gonna react to that and act like I'm telling a personal anecdote. Something to break the tension. Something to endear myself a little bit. Something kind of embarrassing. And you guys are going to make an oh sound. It's true. It's really happened. And now, I'm going to bring it to a broader point. I'm going to really beckon. I'm going to make it intellectual. I'm going to bring it to this man right here. Now, what this man did was important, I'm sure. But I, for one, have no idea who he is. I simply Google an image, the word scientist. And this man appeared on top. And now you see, I like it to seem like I'm making points, building an argument, inspiring you to change your life. When in reality, this is just me buying a time. Now, if you don't believe me, let's take a look at the numbers. This is a real thing that's happening right now. The number of thoughts that I'm giving is 1. Interesting facts that I gave you, well, so far it's 0 because I have nothing. My height in inches is 70.5, not the 0.5 there. 2 times 6 equals 12. And then that's an interestingly fact that 6 times 2 also equals 12. That's math. 352 is a 3-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then almost immediately following that, we get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to add more filler here, I'm going to give you a couple more numbers to consider. 18, 237, 5,601, 2.6 million, 4, 4, 24, staggering. There are real numbers, all of them. And to follow that up, let's take a look at some graphs. Now, if you take a look at this pie chart, what you're going to see is the majority far exceeds the minority. Everybody see that? Cool, isn't it? And let's take a look at this bar graph, because it shows similarly irrelevant data. Now, I'm doing this because I like to make it seem like I've done my homework. If you would say watching this on YouTube or any platform with the sound off, you mute your sound, you might think, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. But I don't. I'm floundering, panicking, because I've got nothing. I'm total an entrepreneur. But you know what? I was offered a TED Talk. And damn it, I'm gonna see it through. Now, if you take a look behind me, these are just words, but with vaguely true provoking stock photos. I'm going to point at them like I'm making use both of my time as well as your time. But in reality, I don't know what half of them mean. And now, as this continues, I'm just going to start saying gibberish. Wagaga, gaba gaba, Turkey, moremo, chip, trip, my dog skip, repeat and dip it, Richard, I'm an itty bitty baby booper, and I'm hungry. In my tum-tum, Brad Pitt, Uma Thurman, names, things, words, and more things. And see, it's like I might. It feels like it makes sense, right? Doesn't it? Like maybe, just maybe, I'm building some sort of satisfying conclusion. I mean, I'm gesticulating as a though I am. I'm pacing. I'm going is in intensity. I'm taking off my glasses, which is where they are just framed. I wore them because I want to look smart, even though my vision is perfect. And now I'm going to slow things down a little bit. I'm going to change the tone. I'm going to make it seem like I'm building a moment. And what if I was? Amazing, isn't it? What can we do? Life's a roller coaster. You know, if there's one thing you take away from my talk, I'd like you to think about what you heard at the beginning. And I'd like you to think about what you hear now, because it was nothing. And until now, it's still nothing. Think about that. Although, that's fine, because it's nothing, you don't have to mind it. And now I'm going to stop talking. Thank you, everyone.